Woman in Galveston, Texas is now suing firefighters after claiming she was inappropriately touched during a dramatic roller coaster rescue that left passengers stranded nearly 80 minutes at the top of the ride. According to reports, the terrifying incident began after an operational mistake allegedly caused the roller coaster to become stuck vertically on the track, leaving 8 riders trapped high above the ground.
I just said this in another video before, like, I do not get on these big old rides. I just don't. I just mentioned this last week in the video. I was like, I don't take those kind of risks. Oh, I know why I was talking about it. I was talking about it because of the Maldives cave diving incident. And I was saying whenever I go on vacation, I don't just do all sorts of excursions. I do some things that I see that are safe that I could do here in the States, but I don't go out there and try to be reckless and be wild. They had no business doing that cave diving in the Maldives. But I even talked about how when they bring the fair to, like, you know, your local city, and they set this stuff up in a few days and they break it back down. I'm like, I don't get on those rides at the fair. This is not a set up and break down kind of situation. But I don't be getting on these rides, you know. Hey, salute to the people who are thrill seekers and enjoy it, but I don't get on these type of rides. Like, and it's because stuff like this can happen. I mean, it doesn't happen often, but when it happens, now what?
Witnesses said passengers were left hanging at the top of the attraction for over an hour
That's
in
crazy.
extreme stress, while emergency crews
I'm glad nobody
to the scene.
passed away.
Firefighters eventually arrived with ladder trucks and began a complicated rescue operation from several stories above the ground.
Wow.
Rescuers carefully removed passengers one by one from the stalled roller coaster while balancing on narrow platforms and safety equipment. The woman alleges that during her extraction from the ride, a firefighter touched her inappropriately while attempting to maneuver her to safety. The rescue...
Wait, huh? Attempting to maneuver her to safety? Like, yo, I don't even know what to say, because I don't want to discredit what she alleging, because, you know, sometimes people do some wild things. I do want to say this, though. If someone's trying to save you from a life-threatening situation and they're having to maneuver you, it's possible that they may touch you in a way that you don't want to be touched. Like if they're trying to, like, grab your leg, for instance, and they maybe have, like, if you've ever had to pick somebody up, like in certain situations, like, you may have to, like, get in between their legs and put them on your back. Like, I've actually had to do that for a woman, like, and put her on my back. Like, you're just trying to make the situation better. So I don't know, man. I read a few of the comments. I read a few of the comments. I wish I had it pulled up on TikTok, but I don't. I read a few of the comments, and I saw people in there saying, I don't care if he had to grab a whole fistful. This might have been a couple guys who said something like this. He can get a whole fistful. If he's gonna save me, that's all I care about. And, like, they were being funny, and somebody said, put it back up there. All I know is, if he really didn't touch her and this is what she's doing, suing them it's a different kind of low. You put your life on the line as a firefighter to get up there and save people, because, you know, this is why you're employed after all. As a firefighter, these are the risks that you take and situations that you have to go into. But, man, imagine trying to save someone's life and they blame you. They say you touched them. That's crazy. Yeah, there's really not too much to say about this one. I'm glad that they all came down safely. I'm not sure what's going to happen. I don't know, like, if you signed a waiver to where you can't sue the fair or whoever runs this ride somewhere in Galveston, like, that you can't sue them. I don't know how that works, but to be stuck up there for over an hour, hanging like that, and by that water, man, I would have been praying. Like, Lord, please. I'd have been, everybody up there would have been hearing me pray to Jesus. What? because absolutely not. I don't want to go out like that. But I don't know, man. It's kind of scary because you don't want to discredit her experience, but there's just a lot of questions like, how did he grab you? Where did he grab you? What position were you in? And I'm hoping that maybe they can share a little bit more about it, because if she's just on here just talking about like, yeah, he ended up touching my, my chest, or his hand was in between my leg, but he had to grab her that way to help maneuver her down, she need her behind whip. Her parents need to take the belt to her behind for doing that. And I also want to say this. You'll be surprised what kind of dirty attorneys are out there. They are like, a lot of them are money grabbers too. They'll do anything to sue somebody, but they need a situation and they need a person to go along with it. And I don't know if this is one of them, but listen, if it is, that's nasty work to be saved by these firefighters putting their life on the line only for you to then try to sue them for innocently, having to touch you and maneuver your body to bring you to safety. Like somebody said in the conversation, in the comment section, can you put her back up there? No, they said, they didn't ask questions. They said, put her back up there. That's crazy too, because I don't think you should do that just because someone alleges that something happened, but you should definitely question her really sternly. And if nothing happened, you should definitely come out and speak to the public about the case and how nothing happened. The firefighters didn't touch her inappropriately, and just encourage women to stop lying if that's what happened, And yeah, that's all I got. I don't even really certain things I have certain things to say. I'll keep it within my small circle because you know what? I be opinionated, and you can't share all your opinions online. You know what I mean? So I'll leave it at that. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Don't forget to connect with the brand online, www.there'shopebrand.com. Subscribe to the channel, and I'm going to catch y'all in the next video.